Nintendo Switch 2 vs Steam Deck OLED, which handheld wins in 2026. A 6-round handheld battle across hardware power, portability, game library, open platform freedom, battery life, and price to find out which portable gaming device is worth buying in 2026. We are comparing two contenders across 6 weighted rounds before a final verdict. Nintendo Switch 2 comes in as Nintendo's next-generation hybrid console launched June 5, 2025. Powered by NVIDIA's Tegra T239 chip with Ampere GPU, Joy-Con 2 with mouse functionality, 4000 docked output, and the deepest exclusive Nintendo library in handheld history. Steam Deck OLED comes in as Valve's open gaming PC in handheld form. A full x86 processor unlocks your entire Steam library, SteamOS delivers desktop-class flexibility, and the OLED display is stunning, the most powerful dedicated handheld available. Each round uses placement points. First place gets the strongest score, second place stays in the fight, and the running total decides the winner. Where possible, this comparison leans on measurable adoption data and official framework documentation. Hardware power: compare raw CPU and GPU performance, the numbers that define resolution, frame rate, and game fidelity. Key signals here are Steam Deck OLED, AMD Zen 2 4-core plus RDNA 2 GPU, 16GB LPDDR5, configurable TDP up to 15 watts. Nintendo Switch 2, custom NVIDIA Tegra T239 chip with Ampere GPU, 1536 CUDA cores, 12GB LPDDR5X, 256GB internal storage. Steam Deck's x86 architecture runs a broader software ecosystem. Switch 2 uses ARM with energy-efficient Ampere GPU. Steam Deck OLED's x86 architecture and stronger APU deliver more raw performance and broader software compatibility. Portability: how well each device works as a true on-the-go handheld, weight, form factor, dock mode, and travel friendliness. Key signals here are Nintendo Switch 2 weighs approximately 400 g with Joy-Con 2 attached. Steam Deck OLED weighs 640 g, 60% heavier. Switch 2 docks natively to any TV for 4000 output. Steam Deck requires a third-party dock for TV play. Switch 2 is lighter, slimmer, and designed from the ground up as a portable-first hybrid device with 4000 dock mode built inches. Game library: the library decides which device you actually want to play. Compare exclusive quality, breadth, and day-one access. Key signals here are Nintendo Switch 2 is backward compatible with the majority of Switch 1 titles, over 4,000 games available at launch. Steam library tops 50,000 games, the largest catalog in PC gaming. Nintendo first-party exclusives consistently score above 88 on Metacritic. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom scored 96. Nintendo's exclusive library, Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Pokémon, is the most compelling exclusive catalog in handheld gaming history. Open platform: platform freedom, modding, emulation, other storefronts, and the ability to run any software. Key signals here are Steam Deck runs SteamOS, a full Linux environment with desktop mode access. Epic Games Store, GOG, and emulators all run natively on Steam Deck via heroic or standalone installers. Nintendo Switch 2 is a closed platform, no side-loading or alternative storefronts permitted. Steam Deck runs a full Linux desktop. You can install any storefront, emulator, or application. Nintendo Switch 2 is a closed platform. Battery life: real-world battery longevity in handheld mode, the single most important spec for portable gaming. Key signals here are Nintendo Switch 2 estimated battery, 4 to 8 hours depending on game and settings. Steam Deck OLED battery, 3 to 12 hours, varies heavily by TDP setting and game demand. At maximum performance settings, Steam Deck drains faster than Switch 2 in real use. Switch 2 delivers more consistent portable battery life because its NVIDIA Ampere chip runs at a lower, more predictable power profile. Price and value: compare sticker price and what you actually get, hardware, included content, and long-term ecosystem cost. Key signals here are Steam Deck OLED, $549 with 512GB storage and 7.4-inch OLED display. Nintendo Switch 2, $449.99 base price, $100 cheaper at launch. Steam library games frequently discount up to 90% in sales, making long-term library cost lower. Steam Deck OLED gives access to a 50,000 game library at no extra subscription cost and offers aggressive Steam sale pricing. After 6 major criteria, the running table shows where the battle really stands. This is the point where framework strengths start to separate from overall market pull. Final verdict: Nintendo Switch 2 wins on the strength of three factors that matter most in portable gaming: the most acclaimed exclusive library in handheld history, genuine portable first design at 400G with a built-in 4000 dock, and more consistent battery life from an ARM chip optimized for mobile efficiency. Steam Deck OLED is the right device for PC gamers who want their Steam library portable, value platform openness above all, or prefer raw hardware flexibility. It remains one of the best open gaming devices ever built, just not the best handheld for the broadest audience.